Black Phone 2 is the sequel to the 2022 horror film based off the story by Joe Hill, Stephen King's son. It has kind of similar tropes to his stories, you know, ghost children, things like that. This movie is actually a pretty strong sequel because we're focusing mainly on Madeline McGraw. She plays Gwen, the sister of Finney from the first film. The film takes place 3 years after the events of the first film and in real life, so everyone's a bit older. Finney has some PTSD because he keeps getting into fights with kids at school, and he's kind of angsty, no friends. Gwen, however, is having visions of Alpine Lake, which has some sort of connection to their past, so they volunteer to become counselors in training. So we're getting a lot of familiar, nice tropes that I like wintry landscapes, camp, summer camp or winter camp in this case. They meet Mando. He's like the leader of the camp. But it's everyone's snowed in by a blizzard, so it's just Gwen, her brother Ernesto, Mando's daughter Mustang, and a Bible thumper couple up there. And they actually find out more lore about the grabber because he's back. He keeps contacting Finney through the ghost phone that's there, the payphone, and turns out the grabber has some mysterious origin related to Alpine Lake, and now Gwen's in danger because she keeps getting attacked Freddy Krueger style by the grabber, who's come back for vengeance because of the events of the first film. So this movie's really strong. Mason Thames is really strong. He's a side character this time, but he still has a lot of angst. The actor's having a really good year with How to Train Your Dragon and Regretting You, and is also a star-making vehicle for Madeline McGraw. She is mostly TV work, but she's really good in this film. And they have a nice brother-sister bond. If I had any gripes about the film, it would be that the movie's a little bit on the long side. It's a full 2 hours, and there's lots of like scare sequence and then drama sequence and a lot of talking, and it kind of breaks the flow a little bit. But everyone's back, you know, same director, Scott Derrickson, really strong cast with Damien Bashir, and everyone from the first film. Everyone gets an arc, you know, Mason Thames' character gets an arc. So does the dad even, and we learn more about the grabber. So this is a really strong horror sequel that is better than the first. To be honest, I didn't really quite enjoy the first film. I thought it was kind of boring. So the Black Phone 2 is definitely stronger, better in every way. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.